Hi, everyone. I'm Emilirose.
And I'm Star, and we're the co-owners of Acorn School. We're here with Katelyn today to discuss our phonics class.
Katelyn was in our first run of our phonics class with her daughter, Emerson, and so we have her here today so she can tell us about her experience.
Okay, so to start, what brought you to sign up, Emerson, for our first phonics class?
So we're already in the hummingbirds class. We've been coming to Acorn School almost since the beginning. She is just right at that age where she was starting to show interest in trying to look at what I was writing and asking me how to read and things like that. So I figured probably just the right time to kind of give her an early introduction and see where it went from there.
When you first started, what were some of the things that you noticed that were your favorite parts of how Acorn School taught phonics?
It was so play-based. Emmy came home, there's a specific song that they do in the class, and she would just be singing it all day. And it worked. She was memorizing the sounds of the letters. She would talk about the stories from class. There's really fun sensory parts of it where they do letter drawing in sand and stuff like that. So I feel like it was brought to life the concepts instead of just memorize these things. And because of that, she started showing interest and was actually wanting to work on these things outside of class without me even having to prompt it.
Do you feel like there's any other elements of the class that you really noticed, any other kind of improvement with Emmy's skills when it comes to reading, writing?
One thing that I noticed, I had never really heard of form drawing before, but it's something that they include in the class, and it just practicing different shapes, different curves, different angles of drawing and writing. Her handwriting got a lot better, actually.
Now that phonics has come to an end and she's completing the classes, where do you feel like she's at in your reading journey and your homeschooling journey? And how do you feel like this has helped your homeschooling journey with her?
She's been super interested in learning how to read. Before the class, she was kind of oh, I want to write stuff, and she would pretend to write me letters and it would all be gibberish. But now she's actually on her own had started sounding out 3-letter words. She's wanting to read the little short Bob books and Dr. Seuss books and sounding things out. So I was oh, you're ready. You're ready to learn. So I went on to a really popular reading curriculum, and they had an assessment to see if I should buy the pre-reading or the level 1. And I filled out the assessment, check marked every single box. And I was this is literally every single thing she learned in the phonics class. Perfectly designed so that we could just start at level 1 and hit the ground running, because it totally covered all of it, not just the letter sounds, but rhyming and hearing for the beginning and ends of the word. All of that she can do now. And we didn't even practice all the time at home. It was just that class once a week, and then whenever she was interested, we would practice at home. And I totally think she's ready to start actually learning how to read. So, yeah.
And I would say that experience is due to Emilirose's experience in teaching children to read for many years. So do you want to share a little bit about how you designed the actual class to incorporate all those pre-reading?
Yeah, so I taught children how to read not only in first grade, but also second grade. So I knew where they needed to go. And then I also taught kindergarten, which is where they began. And so that type of knowledge has really helped give me a full scope of where kids at this level, what would intrigue them, what would make them want to learn this stuff without it being very forced. Because not even just children, but I think any human, when something is forced, it doesn't really go very smoothly. And so this class, I tried to tailor all the little pieces to make it interesting and intriguing, and almost have the kids decide themselves, oh, I want to do this. I want to be
exactly
interested
what
in
happened.
this. And so that is kind of what I really tried to focus on, and it's turned out so beautifully. I'm very proud of this class, and I'm just excited for others to be able to take it as well.
And so this is my plug. We only have 4 spots left, and it starts in November at Mother Nature Farm. It'll be on Wednesdays from 10 to noon. There will be also time for free play and exploring this beautiful farm during the classes. So make sure to grab one of those last spots if this is something you think will work for your child.